there's sections to, there's not been one big thing. It's been a lot of things that add up to help you. Like I was thinking about, do you ever look back on your career and go, oh, if this guy never recommended this, none of this would have happened?
Yep, for sure.
There's a guy in San Diego, Kurt Swan, who 2013 was like, we were hanging out at the Comedy Store in La Jolla, and he goes, you should do the Seattle Comedy Competition. Never crossed my mind to do either that or San Francisco. And he was like, yeah, I had a great experience. I think you should do it. I went and did it, and I ended up winning, which was excellent and helped me out a lot. But really, just being in the first week, I was able to get my college agent. That's how I ended up doing NACA. That's how I ended up quitting my day job. And then through that, I also go back even further. All right, let's go back even further. 2010, 4 years into comedy, I printed out actual press kits. Like folders with my headshot on the front. I used my mom's photo printer. Headshot on the front, another headshot in there, a DVD of my a compilation. I worked so hard on this. A little resume. I've been doing comedy 4 years, so I'm like, I won a comedy contest at a bowling alley. But I wanted to make it look really professional. And I made like 10 of these packets, maybe 15. And I Googled, I found all these comedy bookers around, Tribble, Chuck Johnson with Summit, the Southern Comedy Pro, the Yoders, whatever. Yeah. And I mailed it to all of them. And nobody responded except for Chuck Johnson. Chuck Johnson sent me an email, and he's like, yeah, man, I'll put you on the roster. And he offered me an opening spot in Topeka, Kansas for $250. It was a weekend. It was Friday and Saturday in a hotel. So it was $250 in a hotel. My flight cost $400.
Of course. I was just about to say travel alone. Yeah.
But I took it. I'm like, I can't turn it down. So I lost money. I fly to Kansas City. My buddy John Gallagher was living there at the time. He drives me to Topeka. I don't think I gave him gas money. He was just being nice. He drives me to this bar, and I open for Jen Kober. Very funny lady. She's done a lot of stuff. But because of that, I did well. And she's like, I've never had someone do well in these opening bar shows. She's like, do you want to open for me in San Jose at the Improv? I'm like, yeah. So I opened for her there on a one-nighter. Then I opened for her at Flappers. They had just opened the club. That got me in at Flappers. I opened for Don Friesen. Don Friesen gets me into Dry Bar. So that, mailing out those packets led me to Dry Bar, which led me to eventually be able to sell tickets. Now that was from 2010 to 2017. Oh my. But do you ever do the backtracking thing? If you're like, if I didn't take the time and steal my mom's printer ink, I would have never gotten to that. And if I didn't take Kurt Swan's advice, I wouldn't have done the Seattle Comedy Competition. And all those little things end up building up to where now the water's warm and you can sit in. And I think it's important to look back at that and to take all those little steps to try to set yourself up. Because as simple as it might seem to put together folders, you never know what that might lead to down the road. It could lead to a career.
And you never know how far just being nice and being funny will get you as well.
This is Conan O'Brien's advice.
Be nice, be funny?
Yeah, well,
nice.
I remember when he got booted off The Tonight Show, he had this great speech, and he was talking about cynicism, and how he's not a big fan of cynicism. He's like, you'll be surprised if you're kind and talented, how far you will go. And I never tried to ruffle any feathers, and that's something my mom taught me of just getting into the workforce. She's like, work hard and do the best you can, but also be nice to be around. That is so important for any job. And so my mom taught me that, so I took that into comedy. And I'm like, well, just don't rub people the wrong way and try to be a kind person, and hopefully they book you for stuff. All those little things help. And my mom, I used her credit card a lot.
Yeah, she was very supportive.
Very supportive. When I booked all those colleges, I didn't have the money to buy all these flights and rental cars and hotels, because I was going to be on the road for 3 months. And it was, I didn't have the money for it. And no one loaned it. My college agent's like, we're not fronting you this money. I'm like, you figure out how to get there. And so I told my mom, so my mom's like, all right, by the way, my mom doesn't have a lot of money. She lives in the trailer park, but that's where I grew up. And but she's like, okay, I'm gonna go get a credit card, but she has money, and she's like, you charge it on this card, I'll pay off the bill so there's no interest, and then you just pay me back after you get paid. And if she didn't do that, I wouldn't know how the hell I was gonna figure this out.
Gosh.
Yeah, and she kept a crude run sheet on a piece of paper.
She kept tally of everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
well, everyth's on the credit card. All right, you got Dunkin' Donuts, $7.
Itemized receipt.
Itemized receipt. And she's so nice at the end. She's like, you don't have to pay me for all of that. Just pay me back for the flights and stuff. And I'm like, no, I want to pay back all of this because I'm trying to prove to myself that I'm a viable business that can actually do this. And I think she respected that, and I was just happy that she fronted me the credit card to actually chase my dream, you know.